So till now, whatever the things that we discussed, all often theory part. Theory we discuss, right? Uh, that is, see, majorly we discussed about what is Git clone, what is the Git workflow, that is your working space, staging area, and last one is local repo. Now, the files in working stage are untracked, in staging area are tracked, and here it creates a commit ID, correct? So that is the major one. If you wanted to move the file from working space to staging area, git add, correct? Staging area to local repository, git commit. And next one is, if this is your central repository, if this is your laptop, if you wanted to bring the changes, bring or download the files from central repository to your local computer, git clone. And here in your computer, while doing the modification, once you are done with the modification, next what you will do, git add, git commit, and again you need to store back these changes, then you will do git push. And from the second time onwards, if there are any changes in centralized repository, then you will do git pull. This is what we discussed, correct? So in today's class, let us see, this is my local computer. Okay. This is my local computer, and this is your centralized repository. This is my local computer, and this is your centralized repository. Now, first, you know all these things that will perform, everything is done perfect. Before doing these things, first we need to establish a connection between these two, right? See, this is somewhere here, this is somewhere else. Now, I need to establish a connection between these two. That is my local computer and my centralized repository. First, I need to establish a connection. So for that, first, what you need to do, first, I think everybody has already created a GitHub account. You created a centralized repository. In your laptop or in your computer, first you need to install a client software. What is that client software? That is, you need to install Git. Okay. First, let us see. I'll just show you step by step how to do it. See, just go wherever you want in your laptop. Just right click, show more options, open Git bash here. Okay. Just search git -v. That is Git version. Just click on enter and you can able to see Git is already installed. If it is not installed, just go to Google, search for Git download. Okay. Then just come to this downloads. Here you can able to see Windows. Click on Windows. Here, based on your system, whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit, just click on any of the one based on your system configuration. Mine is 64. I'll just click on 64-bit. Okay, it is started downloading. Just wait for a second. Okay, now this is done. Just click on it. See, it will ask for your installation. Click on S. Just click on next, 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 next. Just keep clicking on next. At last, you'll get install option. Okay, just click on install option. I'm not going to click on this install because it is already installed in my laptop. Okay, just click on install. It is getting installed in your systems. That is the process. Okay, so how to confirm whether it is installed or not? Just open git bash anywhere in your computer. Just search for git-v. Okay, if you're getting output like this git version 2.46.0 windows.1 or any other version here, then it is installed in your system. Okay, this is the first one. And second step, first we installed a git into our system. This is done. Next, you need to create a GitHub account. I hope everybody is already created. Okay, just go to github.com. See, my GitHub account is already created. Okay, your profile or your repositories. See, it is already created and that is fine. And in your GitHub repository, you have, see, this is your bank server. Okay, now in your bank server, nothing is there. Here, if you are two customers, then what happens? Are you both of you are going to store your transactions into single account? Obviously, no. So what you will do, you'll be having a separate accounts, correct? This is dedicated for you and this is dedicated for you. In the same way, we will create a separate repositories here. Repo 1, Repo 2, Repo 3, just like that. Each repo is for each project. That is what the meaning is. Now, here I already created my GitHub and here I created Flipkart as a one repository, one project. Facebook is in another project. Okay. Now I'll create another repository. If you wanted to create another repository, just click here. Where is this? Just a second. Can you able to see this, guys? Here, plus option. Okay. Just click on that plus. Here, if you just click on this, new repository, okay, and provide any name here, any name you wish. I'll say Amazon. Amazon is my project name, okay. And if you wanted to write any description or anything, you can write it also. Whether you wanted to make it as public or private, as of now, I'll leave it as a public. I'll leave everything as default. Okay, just create a repository. Okay, now your repository is created. See, Amazon is another project which is created just now. Fine. Now, till now, what we've done, we have created a repository. Just let me erase all of this. We have created a repository. What is that repository? That is our Amazon. Okay. Now, what I need to do? First thing, your local setup is done. Your remote setup is done. Now, we need to establish a connection between these two things. Okay, that is the next thing. So in order to do that, see, just follow the steps, whatever I show you here. This is because it is a bit confusing and you need to do this only for the first time. Once you need to do it, that's it. You'll not be going to do again and again. Okay, even if you're doing it for the first time, it is a bit confusing, but I've already given you all the steps where it is. Here you have all the steps I'll share with you. Just follow the step. Okay. First thing, what you need to do is just open git bash. Where is my git bash? Here is my git bash. Okay. First, what you need to do is just copy. What is this command? Please do not worry. You will come to know whenever we start your AWS classes, maybe from next week. Just as of now, just follow the steps. First, just copy paste this command, Control C, and change the email ID. See which email ID, in whichever the email ID you have created your what is that, your GitHub account, that email ID. Okay, this is my same email ID, I guess, right? Yeah, same one. So I am not going to change this. See, just you need to change this email ID, your email ID here, in whichever the email ID you have created a GitHub account. Just click on enter. Please carefully observe, sir. This is the important steps. Just click on enter. You no need to do nothing here. Just click on enter. See, if the SSH keys already exist, it will ask you to overwrite. In your case, I think it will not be existing. If it is existing, just click on Y. Okay. If it is not there, just keep clicking on enter. Enter, enter. That's it. Okay. Now, first step is done. Creating a private and public key. Once it is done, what is the next thing you need to do? See, here I have given you a detailed step. First, what you should do, just go to C drive. Okay. Just let me close this. Why it does not open? Just go to first where you should do. You should go to C drive, Windows C. Go here. Next, what is the step, sir? Where is this? Okay. Next, where you should go? Go to users. See, here is his user. Click on users. Next is go to your username. See here, KRTH is my username, or this is my friend's laptop. So that is Karth is an username. In your case, your name will be there here at this place. One is public and another one is Karth. Okay. Just click on your username. I'm just clicking on my username and go inside SSH folder. See, here there are multiple folders, and here you can able to see this one, .ssh. Okay, just click on .ssh, and next is, see, in some of your laptops it shows as idrsa.pub. Okay, or in sometimes it just shows idrsa. Okay, if idrsa pub is there, just open that. If just idrsa is there, just like me, see here, there are two files. Two files exist with idrsa. One is private key and another one is public key. In that case, what you need to do is you just need to open 1 KB file in your notepad. How will you identify? These are the two idrsa files. Just come here, see, here you can able to see 1 KB. Okay, just right click, open with notepad. Okay, and just Control A. See, if you are getting confused, let me show you again. First, click on Windows, then come to users, then go to your username, then go to .ssh folder. Here you will be having these kind of files. Okay, out of these two files, which file you need to open? That is idrsa file with 1 KB storage, or in some cases it is named as idrsa.pub. That file you need to open. Just right click on this. Why? Huh. right click, open with Notepad. Just click on Control A. Okay. Once you're copied, Control A, Control C. Now it is copied. Once it is copied, what you need to do is here, just come to this one. See, once copied. Now go to your GitHub account. Okay, I'm coming back to my GitHub account. Here I'm in my GitHub account. Once I'm in GitHub account, what I should do? Go to settings. Okay, I'm going to settings. Just click on this icon on your right side top corner. Go to settings. Once you are done there, go to SSH and GPG keys. Just come down here. You can able to see SSH and GPG keys. Just click on it. Okay, and here you can able to see this new SSH key. Correct. Next step is here new SSH key. Click on this new SSH key. Okay, provide any name. I'll say temp key or something, or anything. MSA laptop, something else. Okay, and just copy paste that here. Clear, guys? And just click on add SSH key. As I already added, I'm not going to do it. This is what you should do. Let me repeat once again. If you have any confusions, please let me know, sir. Where is
Sachin,
this? Yes, please.
sorry, one doubt that ID and ID RSA in the user automatically will create after installing the Git.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
No, in the C folder, I mean in the C drive, we had showed that under the users, under our name, there
Yeah.
is like ID RSA will be
See,
there, right?
yeah, for
Two files.
generating that only, you need to execute this command. SSH
Okay,
hyphen keygen hyphen TRSA. Only
okay,
when you execute this command, then
okay,
those two files are gets generated. Fine.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
It will be generated in our, I mean C drive, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Same part.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sachin.
Yeah, yeah. So first, what you need to do? First, execute this command. Just click on enter, enter, enter. And once that is done, where you should go? You should come to where is this? First, you should come to Windows C, users, your username, SSH folder, and here you can able to see two files. Okay. In out of these two files, you need to open 1 KB file or idrsa.pub. Just click on it, right click, open with Notepad, and here it is. Just select Control A, Control C. Once you have copied this, just come back to your GitHub account. Okay. In your GitHub account, go to settings. Once you are under a settings, just come back to SSH and GPG keys. Here you can able to see new SSH key. Click on new SSH key. Just provide any name. Copy that key here and save. Clear? Till now, any doubt, guys?
No,
Hello.
no.
I
Okay.
have one doubt that where I will get that SSH that command.
Where?
I will get that SSH command. That SSH
See,
command
I'll
is
I'll
there.
share. I'll share this file. That is why I
Okay.
created. I'll share this entire file with you guys. Okay. And even what you can do is you can just come to home. I'll just show you where you can get it here. Your repositories. This is the repository we created, correct? Just come down here. Where is it? Somewhere here we used to get. Where is this? Here only used to get this. I forgot where it is. I don't know. I forgot. Git status settings. password SSH GPG keys. If you come to SSH and GPG keys, just see here, connect into GitHub using SSH keys. Here you can able to see this, correct? Just click on it and it opens another file page. Just come down, generating a new SSH key and adding it to the SSH agent. Just click on this. Here you can able to see this command. Do not use the first command, use the second command. SSH keygen-t, same command. Just replace your email ID. That's it. Okay. This is how you get your, what is that? Your SSH key is generated. Once it is added, now what do you need to do, sir? 1 second. Now we have established a connection between your local laptop and a central repository. Okay, this is fine now. Next step, what you need to do. See, in your laptop, in anywhere, any path, just go and create one folder with any name. I'll just create one folder in my laptop. What is that? Where I'm currently in desktop I'm currently in, right? Now I'll create mkdir. What is that? Git repo. I'll create just for the namesake. I'm creating just cd git repo. I just created one folder and I'm just going back, getting into that folder. Okay. Now just execute this command remote -v. You'll just come to know what is the use of this command. Just create one folder, go inside that folder and execute this command remote -v. See, it is saying command not found. So in that case, what you need to do is just come here. See these steps we completed now. Okay. Next. Oh, sorry, that is a git remote -v. Okay. Just click on enter. What it is saying, sir? Can you please read this? Fatal, not a git repository or any parent directories .git. So in that case, what you need to do? That means, see the folder which you have created just now. This is your, what is this? This is your normal folder. Now you need to convert it into git folder. So in order to convert normal folder into git folder, what you need to do? Git init. That is what you should do. That's it. Just come back here. Just say git init. Git init. Okay. Now this folder has converted into your what is that? Git folder. Normal folder into git folder. We converted. What is the next thing? See, this is a just follow whatever the steps I'm telling you. This is because you'll, if you just do here and there, you'll tend to, you'll not be able to do it. Just a one time you need to do it, sir. Okay. First, what you need to do, you need to establish a connection, then create one folder and convert that folder into git folder using git init. Next thing, see, again, we need to provide our username and our Gmail ID. Where you are going to provide? You're going to provide in your local computer or in your local phone. See, now this is my computer. Same, this is my phone. I've installed Git here. I've installed bank application here. Till now we are completed. Now, if you wanted to log in, what you need to do, sir? Here you need to provide username and password. Same thing you are doing here. You need to provide your username and email ID. Password is already provided. By first step, we already did it. You just need to provide username and email ID. Okay. In order to do this, there are two commands you need to execute. That is git config. Config in the sense configuration. Git config hyphen global. No need to write down all these things. I'll just give you that file. Git config hyphen global user dot name. And within double quotes, you need to provide your name. Okay. And then again, same thing. Git config hyphen global user dot email. You need to provide your email ID within your double quotes. Okay. Let us do this. See, now I already have configured my name. Git config hyphen global user dot name Sachin Ram. Sachin Ram 02. Next one, I'm configuring my email ID. So just copy this command and paste it here. Just I'm just sharing this file. You just change this name with C. And one more thing, please remember the name must be similar as your GitHub account. See, this is my name, Sachin Ram 02. Here also Sachin Ram 02. Okay, please note that. Just copy this command, Control C, come back to your Git, just paste it here. Okay, execute. This is done. Then come back, just copy this command, paste, again execute. Now your username and Gmail ID is set. How will you confirm whether it is added to your Git repository or not? Git config hyphen list. Okay, it gives you some output. Here you can able to see your username and password. Where it is? Where is my username? Here. See, here you can able to see my username and password. This is how you will confirm whether my user is added or not. Okay, this is fine. First, what we did, we created SSH keys, public and private key, we added into GitHub repository. Then we created one normal, this is whenever you want, you can do it here or here. I just did it first. We created one normal folder and converted into Git folder. Then we have configured our username and password. Okay. Next thing is, see, next is this one. What is this? You will come to know. Do not worry. Within 15 or 20 minutes, you will come to know what this command will do. I'll explain in detail. As of now, just use the same command. See, now, at least to give you the basic what it will do, let me explain first instead of taking it to next class. See, this is my local computer and here is my central repository. Inside my central repository, now I have three projects. One is Facebook, one is Amazon, and another one is Flipkart. These are the three projects I'm having, right? Now, whatever the things I do in my local computer, it has to be stored in your GitHub repository. Correct? This you already know. We are going to store it for the parallel development. But inside your what is that? Inside your GitHub repository, there are multiple projects available. Correct? Now I need to tell to my this computer that whatever the files I store in my local computer, you need to go to your GitHub account and store inside a specific repository. If I'm working in Facebook project, all these files must be stored in Facebook project, correct? So for that, I need to create a route or path. See, I need to provide the source and destination. Source is from my laptop. Destination is my specific project. Facebook is my project. Here I have multiple projects, but I need to store all these things in Facebook project. Okay. So that connection we are establishing using that command, your source and destination, where you need to store these files exactly. Okay. That is what I'm going to do now. Okay. Just git remote, remote in the sense your centralized repository where you need to store, add origin, your destination. For this one, it is a facebook.com. Just delete this, come back to your GitHub account, go to your repositories, Here there are 3 projects. Now in which project I'm working? I'm working in Amazon. Okay. Just click on Amazon. Where is this? Just click on Amazon. Once you click on it, you can able to see this quick setup or something like this. Correct? See this page. This one, quick setup here. Just click on HTTPS here, HTTPS and SSH. There are two things available. And let me clarify you here. If you just click on Facebook project, here it will clearly show. Just come to code and click on HTTPS and copy. Okay. But in this project, since you are doing it for the first time, it comes like this. Okay. For that reason, what you need to do, just click on HTTPS, just copy it. Come back here, just paste that. Okay. Just copy this, execute the command your GitHub. Oh, sorry, Git paste. See, before executing this, what I'm trying to do, git remote -v. See what I'm checking. See, list down if there are any remote destinations in my computer. As of now, there are no remote destinations. So what I'll do, I'll just add. Oh, where is that command? Okay. Just paste this command. Just click on enter. Again, execute the same command. See, now you have established a specific exact connection between your local computer and a Amazon project inside your GitHub repository. This is what we have done. Now, if you wanted to do pull operation or push operation, all these things can be done from your Amazon project. Clear? Any doubts till now, guys? Anyone? Are you guys able to relate what I'm saying here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, fine then. We'll move forward. See, till now what we have done, just to repeat. First, your SSH keys, this process you know, then git init, then configuring your username and email ID, then adding your destination. Till now we have done, and git remote v, it shows whether there are any specified destinations. Okay, now let us start the actual story. Okay. It's project Amazon. Where is this option available? See, create new repositories, issues, insights, much. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just create one file here. Create a new file. I'll just say, what is the name of that file? It is this is what is the name? Dummy file. I'll say dummy file or something. I'll say Amazon project details. Okay. Now you should not name it like this underscore. You can name it, but best practice. And this is my first project. Once this is done, commit changes, just save, commit changes. Okay. Now I wanted to clone this into my local repository. See, there is this. Now, this is my local computer and this is my remote repository. We have established the connection between my GitHub and between my client and server. We have established a connection. Now what we need to do, we need to download Amazon files from your GitHub account to my local computer in order to start my work. Correct? So in that way, what you need to do, sir, just come here. Amazon. Click on Amazon. Just come to this. You can able to see this code now. Okay. Code, HTTPS and copy. Copy this. Copy URL to clipboard. Just copy this and just come back to your this one. Just get. Are there any files here? There are no files. Just write down git clone and your URL. Okay. Now see, just do ls. Your Amazon project is downloaded. Just go into Amazon. Just again ls. See, this is the file which is existed in my GitHub account. See, Amazon project details and same file is existing in my local repository as well. Okay. Now, first thing, what we'll do clone. Clone is done. How will you do? Git clone and URL. This is done. Now, once you downloaded all your files, what you're going to do? You'll create some file, create, add, or modify the content of existing files. These are the operations you must do. Once you are done with these operations, what is the next step you need to do? You need to do operation called as git add. Git add is in the sense you are moving the files from working directory to your staging area. Once add is done, what is the next thing you are going to do? Git commit. See, this is already explained in my previous class. Correct? So you create, add, or modify the files to the existing files, then git add, git commit. Once this is done, what you need to do? Store back the files to your centralized repository. That is git push. This is what we are going to do now. Okay. Now, I just have this file. Okay. Where's this? Okay. Okay. Now, just say 1 second, guys. It is giving me so much trouble here. Okay. So, this is my file, Amazon project details. Now, what I'll do? I'll create one more file. That file is vi. Just give me file name, any file name. Login.java. Let's say this is a Java project. Okay. I'm creating login.java and I'm adding some content. this is my Java based project. You add any content here, doesn't matter. Okay, just save that file. Now you can able to see ls. Earlier it was only one here, one file, and now there are two files. I added another file. Once you are created, this modification is done, then what you need to do, git add and git commit. Okay, git add and your file name login.java. See, what you can do is you can either provide the git file name just like this. Let me show you this here. Where is this git add? Either you can provide it as git add file name, okay, or git add dot. What do you mean by dot? Dot in the sense whatever the files available, all the files. That is the meaning. Or if you wanted to add only one file, you can specify the file name. That is what I'm doing here. I'm just using login.java. I'm specifying the file name. Just click on enter. Before that, before doing the status, before adding the file, just execute this command git status. See, git status, what it is showing, sir? What it is showing you? Anyone?
File is untracked.
Untracking file.
Yeah, see, git status is a command used to check whether the files are in working space or in staging area or in local repository. That means it shows the current status of your local repository. That is, it shows you whether the file is tracked or file is untracked, whether the file is modified, whether there are any changes to the file. That details it is going to display. Okay, now the file is untracked. So that means that this file is under your working area, workspace. So to convert your file from or add file from working area to your staging area, git add and file name. What is the name? Login. Login.java. Okay, just click on enter. That is done. Please ignore this warning. Then just execute git status. See? See? Earlier, the status was untracked. Now it is tracked under tracking stage under Git radar and it is into green color. Now it is ready to commit it. What is the next thing? Just git commit -m and you need to provide some message. What is that message? This is my first commit. Any message or based on your wish. Just click on enter. Okay. First, what I have done, I downloaded using git clone, then I created a new file, then I'm adding and committing. Once this is done, see, it is completed now. Now, if you come to your GitHub repository, still here we have only one file that we have created here. But here we have two files, correct? Now I'm done with my development activity. So I need to store back these uh, files back to my centralized repository. What I need to do, git push. I need to do. Okay, just git push. Just wait for a second. It is done. Just come back to your GitHub account. Just refresh. See, you can able to see your login.java. And if you open this file, the same content is also available. Okay, and with a commit message. This is my first commit. Fine. Any doubts here, guys? The workflow, what you do? Guys?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now just quickly let me repeat this stages. Once you're done with the clone, what you need to do, you can just create a new files here or modify or delete a file. Now what I'll do to the existing same file, login.java, I'll do some modification. Vi login.java, insert. What I'll do, I'll just this is second line of code. Okay, I'm just saving it. If you just execute git status, see, it is not untracked now. It is under git radar, but what it is showing, it is modified. You added some content to the same file, correct? So again, you need to do git add. Instead of writing a file name, what I'll do now, I'll just now give it as a dot. A dot means all the files. So done. Git commit -m, and this is my second commit. Okay, just click on enter. This is done. Now what I need to do, I need to push these changes to my remote repository, git push. Okay, wait for a second. Just come back to your GitHub, refresh. See, this is my second commit. Earlier, there was only one line. Now you can be able to see 2 lines of code. Clear? This is what you mostly do. Okay. Any doubts, guys?
No.
Okay. See, now what we discussed, adding a file, git status, git commit, git push. These things we discussed. And okay, let me, what is the time? Okay, we have time. Next one is, we have a command known as, see, first, what is the use of git status? Git status is a command. It shows you whether the file is tracking stage or untracking stage, or if there are any changes, or it is a command used to check whether files are in workspace area or in staging area or in your local repository. Do you want me to write this down? I think already have one file here. Git status. Yeah. Okay, just tell me what does git add will do? What is the use of git add?
Tracking, sir.
Yeah, how do you define this? Add files from workspace to staging area. Correct? And just go to any Google site and you can able to get a clear definition. I'm just, what does this commit will do? Staging area to your
Local repository.
local repository. See, I'll come back to these concepts again. Now I am just giving you a glimpse of it, what it will do, how this works. Once, maybe after 1 or 2 classes, again I'll come back to this. Just because what is the exact thing happening in these statements that I need to explain. As of now, just remember this is it. Okay. Next, I'll take care. Okay, git status, what it will do, shows the status of the file. What is the status? Whether tracked or untracked or in local repo. These are the status of the file. What does git push will do? What is the use of git push, sir? Answer, please. Guys?
After modification of change,
modified files to
Sorry.
the remote repo.
Okay, actually, voice is breaking, sir. Okay, git push I already have right some. Is used to push the changes from local repository to your remote repository. That is what the use of git push. Clear? and you already know what is Git workspace, what is staging area, what is local repository, Git add, Git commit, Git status, Git pull, Git push. We'll discuss. Git pull we'll discuss. Now there is another command known as git log. Okay. See, if you just write down git log, what it is doing, sir, it is giving you a detailed view of how many commits you have done. What is the commit ID? This is a unique ID similar to your transaction ID in your bank. I told you, right? It creates the metadata for each commit, each transaction. That is, see, a unique ID is created just like your transaction ID. Who did it, when they did it, who is the username, who is the author of this commit, and what is the message that we have given. Everything is recorded here. Okay, that is the use of git log. It gives you detailed view of your commit messages or commit IDs. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Sachin, you have muted your.
Sorry. I was on mute. Okay. See, there is another command known as git log -hyphen one line. Instead of getting all this details, what you can do is you can get the same details in your one line. See, same thing, D8, DBC, A1 something. Same here. It gives you a shorter form. And now, even if you want git log and git log -hyphen one line, let me show you this first. And it is giving you in the shorter form. That is the one thing. Even if you wanted to see this in, I just want only the first commit, latest commit. Latest, this is my latest commit, right? Just you need to provide the number, git log one. Syntax error. What is that? I just made a mistake, I guess. Where is this? One line only, no? Git log -1. See, it just gives you a top commit. Only one commit. If I just say -2, it gives us two commits, latest commit and just below that commit, just before the commit, what you have done. Okay, and you can also do git log. What I'll do, -one line -2. See, it is giving you short description with two latest commits. That is what the use of it. Clear? That is the use of git log. Guys? And even you have one more option, git show, and you just copy paste this commit ID, copy and paste. See now what it will give you. See, first thing, git log. It gives you minimal, like medium details of that commit ID. Okay. If you execute git log hyphen one line, it gives you very minimal information, just in a one line. If you execute git show, then the commit ID, just copy paste this commit, and it gives you a detailed information. That is the difference. All are same, sir. One is medium information, one is large information, one is small information. That is the difference. That's it. Git log hyphen one line, and git show commit ID that I already added to your this sheet. Okay. Till now we have discussed all these things. Any doubts still here? Clear? I hope everybody is clear till now.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
yeah. Thank you. So now let me move to the another topic. See, this is my central repository. This is me. We have established a connection between this one, and we cloned. We did some modification. We added or modified some files into it. Then once it is done, we stored back. We pushed it. Okay. Now, the other day I told you one scenario. There will be a 4 people, 4 employees, 1, 2, 3, 4. First, it is on Monday. Do you guys remember this story? Monday, all are working fine. And Tuesday, 3 are present and 1 is absent. Did you guys remember this story?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, see, the same story, what I'll do is, I'll just show you now. Now, this is from your perspective. You have done it. Just like you, there are other people as well in your team, correct? He is also having his own laptop. He'll be connecting to your GitHub repository. He'll also download the files from your GitHub repository, clone, and he'll also add some files or content. And again, you need to push back to this, correct? See, now in order to replicate this, what I'll do, instead of creating another thing, I'm just coming back to my this one. Just go to Amazon. I'll directly do it here, sir. Instead of doing it like this, I'll just add a file here from my console only. Add file, create a new file. I'll name it as file from user2, user02. That is what I'm giving. Some content is there. Just commit it. Okay. Now, see, this is my Amazon project. Under my Amazon project, these are the 3 files available. Okay. But now if you compare this with your local repository, just ls, see how many files are there here? Only 2 files.
2 files.
Just let me show you this. See here, there are 3 files in my GitHub account, but here there are only 2 files. That means my GitHub local repository is not in sync. My local is not in sync with my what is that remote repository. This is not equal, right? Correct. So that is because I just explained you this scenario. This is might be I might be on leave one day, so the team members have worked on some files or created some files and pushed into my remote repository. But those files are not reflected into my local repository. Correct. Now, if you wanted to bring back all the changes from your remote repository to your local repository, what you need to do, sir? Any answers here?
Pull. Get pulled, sir.
Git,
Yes. See, why I should not be using git clone here? Git clone is also used to download the files from your remote repository to your local repository.
But
Git
for the
pull
first
is
time.
also same, yeah. But the difference is Git clone, you are going to use it for the first time. But Git pull, you can use it from the second time onwards. Brings the latest. Let me write down this first, otherwise I'll forget. There is this Git pull. Please remember this word. Brings the latest. This is the word. Latest changes from remote to local. Okay, that is what the mean. Just execute git pull. See, now we don't have any new files here. The moment I execute git pull, just click enter. Okay, just execute ls. See, we can able to see the new files as well. Clear? What is git push, git pull, git add, git commit, git clone, git log, git status, git log hyphen one line, git log git log line number, git show, commit ID. These many commands we discussed. Where is this? Pull, fetch. Okay, this I'll come back. What is this commands? Now, I told you, right? Git pull and git fetch. Both are same commands. It is used to bring the changes. Correct? These are the commands used to bring, where is this? Bring the latest changes from remote to your local repository. Same goes with git fetch. Just copy paste the same thing here. Used to bring the changes from your remote repository to your local repository. And what there is some difference. See, both the commands are doing the same thing. Then why they are having two commands for performing the single operation or single activity, single job? There must be some difference, right? That difference I need you to find out. I'll give you today time. Just go to Google and try to identify what is the difference between git pull and git fetch. This is the task, and tomorrow definitely I'm going to pick anyone randomly, and I'll ask you what is the difference between git fetch and git pull. Okay, this is the task from my side. And what is the time? We have time, right? Yeah. Just a second. Okay. And now let me show you this one. See, we talked about branches. Do you remember? Branches. This is my main
Yes.
branch. This is my feature branch 1, feature branch 2. Okay. See, now if you come back to your GitHub account, just see this. If you come to here, yeah. See, whenever you create your GitHub account, by default, what gets created? Your main branch gets created, sir. First, it is already created here. Okay. And whatever the files you see here, all these files are related to your main branch. All these files, this login page, this logout page, everything is in your main branch now. Okay. Now, I wanted to create another branch. What is that branch? Let's say, tell me the branch name. Any branch name, sir? I'll just create
Dev
a
branch.
yeah, fine. I'll say as a dev branch. Now we wanted to create. See how to create. Can you able to see this, sir? This main is a branch here. Correct? Now in main branch, all these files are created. Now I wanted to create another branch. Just click on this drop down, view all branches, and create a new branch. New branch. What is the branch I'm creating? See, just as of now, just follow this step. I'll explain you what happens internally. I'm just naming it as a dev, create new branch. Okay. Now, if you come back, see here, there are, oh, where is this, sir? It did not get created or what? Now you can able to see main branch and dev branch, just similar to this one. You have a tree. This is your main tree, and from your tree, there is a subtree or a subdirectory. That is your dev. Okay, this is what we have done. Now let me explain you. See, where is this? This is my main. This is my main branch. Now what I wanted to do, I've created a sub branch for this. What is the name of sub branch? Is dev, which is created. Now please understand here. Let me change the color. Okay. See, from this point onwards, this is my point. At this point, what are the files available from my main branch? Let me write it down here. This is my main branch. And at this point, this is my point. What are the files available at this point? I have, these are the files available, correct? What does that? Main branch, Amazon project. There are 3 files available. Okay. Now, whatever the files which are present in your main branch at that point of time, all those files are going to be a part of your dev branch as well. Clear? Whenever you create any branch from your main branch, whatever the files associated till that point, all the files are also going to be part of dev branch. That is when you create a branch. That is the thing. From next time onwards, whatever the files you create, those are separate files. You will be having a separate file from main branch. If you keep creating here, and whatever the files you create in dev branch, those are also going to be separate files. But the point where you create a branch from your main branch or you create a dev branch, all the files which are part of your main branch are going to be a part of your dev branch. See, these are the files from my main branch. If I just switch to my dev branch, same files are also available in your dev branch. Okay. Now let us see. Guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now see. Let me, otherwise I'll do one. See, now if you wanted to see in which branch you are working, just write down git branch, branch. Okay, you are working on a main branch. Earlier we had only one branch, correct? Now see, again there is a difference between my local repository and my remote repository. What is that difference? See here in remote repository, I have 2 branches, but in my local repository, there is only 1 branch. Now, if I wanted to bring back these changes, just do git pull. That's it. Okay. Now my branch is updated. If I just execute git branch, it shows in which branch you are working. And if you wanted to list down what are all the branches available in your remote repository, git branch hyphen a, all. See, these are all the branches. This is my dev branch, correct? And this is my main branch. Don't worry about this. This is a local branch that automatically by default it gets created. Don't worry about this. These are the two branches available. Fine. Now I wanted to move from my main branch to my dev branch. What you can do is, see, where is this? We have created a branch. From this point, we have created dev branch, correct? Now, this is my main branch. I don't want to touch my main branch because this is, see, in real time, nobody will work on this main branch. Only few people will be having access to this main branch. Who are those few people? Git administrators. Only these people will have access to this main branch. Whoever is working, which might be a DevOps engineer or developer, tester, who might be, doesn't matter. All will be working on your feature branches or sub branches. Okay. Once now I need to work on this dev branch. Correct. I need to switch from main branch to dev branch. What you can do is there is a command known as git checkout, check out, checkout and branch name. That's it. Git, see, currently I am working in main branch. Okay. Now I need to switch from main branch to dev branch. What I need to do, git checkout and branch name. That's it. Click on enter. See, it is clearly showing you switch it to new branch dev. And if you wanted to confirm, just enter git branch. See, there are two branches, sir. Out of these two branches, where I'm currently working in, I'm working in dev branch. Okay. Now, what are the things which are in dev branch? All these details. Now, I'll create one more file. Here, let's say logout.java. I'm creating one more file. This is logout page. I'm just adding some content. Saving this. Now, see, here there are 4 files. And if you look at your remote repository under dev branch, how many files are there? There are only 3 files. Logout file is not there. What you need to do? Just click on first git add. If you just execute git status, see, which is untracked file. Now git add dot all files, git commit -m commit from dev branch. Okay. Now git push. Okay, that is done. Now see, just refresh here. Can you able to see logout page here? Correct. Now it is reflecting, but while discussing a branch, I told you, right? If this is my main branch and if I'm creating a branch from this point till this point, whatever the files were available, 3 files were available. What are those 3 files? I forgot. One is Amazon project details, one is file from user 2, and one is login page. These are the files which are available from my main branch. Now what I'll do from this point onwards, I'm creating one more branch. So whatever the files which are available till this point, all are going to be a part of dev 3 files. And from this point onwards, whatever the files you create, all are going to be a part of dev. And after creation of your branch, whatever the files you are going to create, those are not going to be a part of your dev branch. And even after this point, whatever the files you create here, those are also not going to be part of dev branch. They are separate files now. Okay. Now see here in my main branch, I have only 3 files. From that point onwards, I did not created any new files. If you look at dev branch, see, along with those 3 files, we have one more additional file. That is my logout.java. Clear, guys? Clear with this concept? Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Only one or two is talking. Any difficulties, sir?
No session.
Okay. Okay, fine. Then what is left out for today? Yeah, git checkout. Do not worry about this. Git checkout is a command which is used to switch between the branches. And we can also switch between the commit IDs. For this, I need to explain one more concept that I'll explain tomorrow. But as of now, please remember, git checkout is a command which is used to switch between your branches. And there is another command as well, git switch. Same thing, sir. Git switch switch and branch name. In which branch I'm working now? Git branch. I'm working in dev branch. I wanted to switch from dev to main. Either you can use git checkout or git switch switch main. Okay, same thing. Git branch. See, it is switched from dev to main. Either you can use git switch or you can use git checkout. Both are same commands. There are no difference. If you use just git branch, it shows you in whichever the branch you are currently working in. That details it will show you. Git branch -a, it lists out all the branches in your repository. Okay. And git switch we discussed, only this one is not discussed. I'll discuss git fetch. This is the assignment for you, how it will work, where it will store all those things. Git show, git log, git push status, commit status, add all those things. Okay. Last one more time, I'm just explaining you. First is clone. Once you are cloning, first is
Sir,
this one, sir. Yeah, yes, please.
sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
As you know, we have created one file like logout.java in dev.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
If I want to move that into main branch, so what
Mm-hmm.
command we can use?
Yeah, yeah. That I'll come, sir. Slowly I'll come to that part. You need to wait for some time.
Okay.
Okay. I'll come to that. Within 1 or 2 classes, we are going to complete your entire Git classes. During that time, I'll explain. I'm going step by step. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So today, what you need to do, you need to establish a connection between your local to your GitHub repository. You need to configure your username, password, then confirm init and git remote add origin. See, please remember this. This is a very, very important step. If you're missing this step, you're gone, sir. This is because whenever, see, what others will show you is in your YouTube or wherever you go, what they'll do every time, whenever you do git push or git pull. Right now, I showed you, right? I'm just executing these 2 commands. But if you look at any YouTube videos, every time you need to write this git push origin master, origin main. Again, you need to write origin main or something like this. I don't want to write this again and again, sir. I just wanted to write git push and git pull. This is it. And so that is the reason this is a very important step. Please do it carefully. And you know, already know where to get this URL. Okay. If you want me to show, just come to here, go to any project, come under code and copy it. HTTPS and copy this. Okay. And we discussed what is remote V, what is clone, what is change status, what is add, what is or dot represents here, git status, git commit, git push, git log, git log hyphen one line, git show commit ID, git full, git patch, git checkout, git switch, all these things we discussed today. Fine. And any doubts, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. I hope
No, sir.
everybody is clear. Everybody understood the story, what I discussed today. Just go back. If you have any doubts, just watch this video on your YouTube. It will be uploaded after some time. And please work on it. Fine? You okay, then if there are no questions, we can wind up.
So when
Can
we
you
share
send
this
please,
file,
please comment, Sachin? I
Sorry?
mean, in the notepad, the notepad
Yeah,
comments.
I'll
which
share.
you-
I'm sharing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, then thank you. Bye. See you
And
tomorrow.
also one more thing, the uploaded videos like for Linux commands, you told will update.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I'll
will
upload. Yeah, what is the thing that is pending from my side? Cut, awk, these two commands, and zip and unzip. These two
and
things
links,
are,
Sachin.
yeah,
Sorry, if I-
soft link, hard link. These three things are pending from my side. That I'll do, sir. These are not important
Okay.
concepts, but still I'll record and upload. But I'm not getting some time. Sorry for that, but I'll do
Okay,
it.
Sachin. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Sachin.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Bye.
And Sachin, head
Yes, please.
command,
Sorry.
head command.
Yeah. Head I'll come, sir. I'll
Okay.
explain. No issues. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.